Hey there friends, in this video I'm going to be showing you how to use different AI models when using the Monica desktop program. So Monica is very useful in the sense that it allows you to use multiple AI models all at the same time and all at the same place. It just makes it a lot more convenient because you don't have to switch between different applications or websites to use different AI tools. So to get started, I have a new chat window open here, and there are a couple of ways you can change the model you're using. What's probably the quickest way is to click the Monica icon here at the bottom right above your prompt box. So as you can see, there's also a keyboard shortcut for it, which is Control P if you'd like to speed this process up, and doing so will open up the bot sidebar, and there are quite a few to choose from. Another way of doing this is through the sidebar at the left hand side of your screen. You can see a small button here that says open sidebar. You can go ahead and click that, and you should be able to see a few of the popular bots. And if you'd like, you can also click on more to reveal a full comprehensive list. And when using different AI models, you should take note of the available credits you have. So as you can see here, some bots require advanced queries and others require advanced credits. So there are a few that require different types of credits, and there are also some, for example, this one, that you can use freely without any credit spending. So let's say, for example, I'd like to use GPT 5.4 because this is what I'm familiar with and what I've optimized my prompts for. I can do so very easily. Now I can go back and hide that, and I can start writing my prompt. Like, for example, what are the best ways to combat burnout for office workers? Go ahead and type enter, and as you can see here, it delivers the output in GPT style. How about if I'd like to use Claude, like Claude Sonnets or Claude Haiku? So then I can go ahead and click on that, and I can go ahead and start writing a different query. For example, this time I want you to create a table document about spending habits. There we go. And it does the output very quickly. So different models are usually strong at doing different things. For example, I like using Claude for documents and for organizing data. And for image generation, I could use maybe GPT or maybe Gemini, or adjacently the Google Nano Banana, which is how Gemini generates pictures. But overall, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope I was able to teach you something new and something useful. And as always, thank you for watching.